Hey guys, I'm Sarah. Every week I comb through hundreds of DIY videos preparing projects for our weekly maker show, Make or Break. Along the way, I find some good projects and some great ones. And right now, I'm gonna share them with you. This is Sarah's top 5 DIY live edge tables. William Walker Company gets us started with number 5. Will was asked to make a live edge table for one of his friends, and he decided he was up for the challenge. Using 2 massive live edge cherry slabs, he wanted to book match them and started shaving down the slabs. He took off about an inch using the router. Then he cut off the excess slab he didn't need and glued it all together. Next he made the butterfly keys, verified that they fit, and then glued and beat them into place. He filled the cracks with black epoxy, sanded it down, then added finish to the tabletop. Look at that color pop! He makes this look so simple. Number 4 is the Wood Whisperer. Mark started off his video by drooling over the options of slabs he had to choose from a local woodworker's Disney World, as he puts it. After choosing the walnut slab from the huge selection, he got it home and starts filling in and repairing all of the small areas that needed attention. He shows you how to use CA glue for small repairs, but he focuses more on filling in the imperfections with epoxy. Once the tabletop was prepped, he picked up some locally fabricated legs, figured out placing, and attached them using 1/4-inch bolts. His advice that I really appreciated in this video was that you should keep the base pretty simple to not take away from any of the natural beauty of the slab. Alright guys, Crafted Workshop is number 3. Johnny Brook collaborated with Mike from Modern Builds and Cressel from Maker Size to make this out-of-the-box creative version of a live edge table. First things first, they went to pick up a huge red oak slab from a local slab dealer. The piece they selected had a couple large voids that would be perfect for their crazy idea of filling those voids with molten aluminum. Are you kidding me? They used scrap aluminum and melted them down in a backyard foundry, which is also just awesome. Then they used trial and error and found the best way to pour and fill in all of the voids. That is so gratifying to watch. They finished up the slab, prepped it for the legs, and got it all assembled and completed. This is sick, guys. Number 2 is Nick from Rad Dad Builds. Okay, so right off the bat, Nick gets busy making both of his large slabs as flat as possible. He used his router to take off about 1/8 of an inch at a time and slowly worked his way through the material until he was happy. Then he made the form that he would need to pour the epoxy. Once the form was ready to go, he prepped the slabs for the pour, laid them in the form, securing them to be sure they didn't move during the epoxy pour. Then it was time to mix the epoxy. So he chose this really pretty dark pigment color for the epoxy, which makes the lighter wood explode with contrast. Finally, he adds the metal table base, and this project is complete. Nick, if you need a better place to store that, I'm sure I can find a place in my house somewhere. Just kidding, you can keep it. But awesome job. Finally, coming in at number 1 is John Milecki. Mr. Milecki is known for making giant beast mode projects, and when it came to making a unique live edge table, he did not disappoint. Like most woodworking projects, he started with prepping the slab using a router jig and slowly taking a pass at a time until he was happy with the slab's thickness. He decided instead of using epoxy to fill in the river portion of this live edge river table, he was going to customize an inlay piece of blue glass. He maps out where the glass will go, then moves on to cutting down the slabs to their final dimensions. Once he had the slab ready to go, it was time to fabricate the steel legs. And after collecting all of the individual pieces for this project, it was time to put it all together, and the final outcome is stunning. Alright guys, do me a favor and like this video, and if you have not already subscribed, please go do that now and then hit the bell so you don't miss any of our shows that come out during the week. We'll see you then.